Hello mateys and welcome back to School of Scent. Today we're going to be going over the entire Spicebomb line because I bought every Spicebomb so that you don't have to. So let's get right into this. So we're going to be kicking things off with the OG, the original Spicebomb from Viktor&Rolf. Now, design-wise, all of the Spicebombs follow this pattern of looking like a grenade. They even got the ring pull. Isn't that neat? And you just got to remember to count to... just got to remember to count to 5 so it doesn't go off in your hand, because that would be awful. No one wants a Spicebomb exploding in their face. Now, this fragrance does what it says on the tin. A lot of spices in there, but predominantly you get sort of like a cinnamon, almost nutmeggy vibe off the rip. There's some freshness to it, some aromatics, a little bit of like sweet, almost citrusy, but not citrus. I'm not quite sure what makes the sweetness in this, but it is great stuff. It's a fantastic start to a line, an incredible beginning to a DNA. Performance on this, you're looking at anywhere between 8 to 10 hours nowadays, and with a moderate to strong projection on the OG Spicebomb. Let's get to the next one. Next up, we've got a very well-known flanker in Spicebomb Extreme. This does what it says on the tin. Takes that Spicebomb DNA and pumps it to the extreme. It's got more of that cinnamon, it's got more sweetness to it as well, and it's got a tobacco note thrown in there that it's just fantastic stuff. Now, newer formulations of this don't perform as well as it used to, but they still perform very well. You're still looking at, again, 8 to 10 hours out of Spicebomb Extreme with a moderate projection, not a strong projection anymore. It used to last for like 12 hours plus with a super strong projection, and it's been toned down a little bit, but it is still awesome stuff. I think it's one of the best fragrances for winter. This is incredible. Smells like a Christmas market to me. But yeah, Spicebomb Extreme, lovely goldy bronzy label, black bottle, and you know, it's a grenade like they all are. It's really entertaining.
32% of people who watch School of Scent are subscribed to us. If you guys want to see our channel grow, to really help us out, click subscribe. Let's get that number to 40%. Thank you.
Now it's time for a Spicebomb that a lot of you, I am willing to put money on, don't know about. Spicebomb Fraiche, or Spicebomb Fraiche. Yeah, have you ever seen this? Let me know in the comments if you've ever seen this, because until I bought it, I didn't know it existed, so... Nice frosted glass bottle, and we know what I think about frosted glass bottles. Just puts it right up there, looks way better. But this is basically a Spicebomb's take on a summer flanker, really. It's got sort of an aquatic citrus opening. It still retains some of that spiciness on the dry down, a little bit of sweetness in the dry down, but predominantly is a very fresh, spicy fragrance. Off the pop, it's incredible stuff. The unfortunate thing about Spicebomb Fraiche is the performance. You're looking at 6, 7 hours at a push. Moderate projection, and it is very nice in those hotter days, in summer, in late spring. It's a very good one to whip out. No one's really wearing it, but unfortunately it is discontinued at this point. So you may be hard pressed to find this one. Would I say it's worth overspending to buy it? No, probably not. But if you do have a way to try it, absolutely do. It is something pretty damn nice, and I do hope that down the line Spicebomb ventures into this summer flanker realm once more and approaches it with a bit more finesse. Now we've got Spicebomb Night Vision EDT. Now this one is very sweet. This is Spicebomb and sweetness. Spicebomb DNA, extra sweet, extra diabetes. No, in all seriousness, this is probably the most removed from the Spicebomb DNA. I find it a little bit disappointing with something that has the name Spicebomb not having much spice in there. Is a little bit disappointing to me. You do still have hints of it, but it's predominantly more of a sweet, loud fragrance. Think Ultramel. It doesn't smell like Ultramel, but that kind of vibe, you know, just loud and proud. That's what this is going for. It's relatively nice. Removed from the rest of the line, it is better, but when you compare it to the rest of the line, it is probably the most disappointing, at least in my opinion. So yeah, Spicebomb Night Vision EDT, could probably give this one a miss. Now we've got Spicebomb Infrared EDT. This takes the spice and ramps it up. So this is a more red spice. So pink pepper, pimento, all of that stuff has been put into that Spicebomb DNA. It is lovely stuff. I think it's a little bit underrated, but it is definitely something where you do get a foodie vibe. I don't mean a gourmand vibe. I don't mean it smells edible. I mean it smells a bit like a Moroccan food market. All of the spices that are in this can be a bit much sometimes, which is where I think the flanker to this flanker comes in. And yep, that's right, we're getting into flankers of flankers next, so strap in. So, Spicebomb Night Vision EDP. It's a flanker of a flanker, and we love flankers of flankers. They're the best thing ever. Fragrance industry, keep making flankers of flankers. They definitely don't wind me up. This makes what is probably the most disappointing Spicebomb into objectively the best. This is my favorite iteration of this line. It takes that sweetness, tones it down a bit, but still has it in there, adds a little pop of freshness, but definitely tones the spice from the original Night Vision back up. This is a beautiful sweet, fresh, spicy combo, and we know how sweet, fresh, and spicy work in the fragrance industry. It just works. Like, compliments just gravitate towards that trifecta right there. It's like the holy trinity of smell profiles, fragrance flavors. This is loud. This is very loud. Looking at strong projection, you're looking at 10 plus hours of performance. Night Vision, the original one, you were looking at 8 hours performance with moderate to strong projection as well. And I think I forgot to mention infrared. Infrared's projection and longevity is the same as Night Vision EDT, really. 8 to 10 hours, moderate to strong. This is 10 plus, very strong. This is just better. This right here is just the best Spicebomb. Just get this one. Forget the rest. Forget the rest of the line. Just get Night Vision EDP. Simple. Captain has spoken. Those are your orders. And finally, kind of, sort of, the newest, kind of, sort of, Spicebomb, which is Spicebomb Infrared EDP. Takes everything I liked about infrared, that extra pimento, the pink pepper, the more foodie, spicy nature, and adds leather in as well. So you get some nice leather in there. Sort of understated leather. It's not the main focus of the fragrance, but it does give some nice depth to this profile. Edges it slightly above, edges it slightly above its little baby brother Infrared EDT, but not by much. Performance wise, 7 to 9 hours, projection moderate. It's a lovely one, a little bit more of a mature take on the line. And yeah, as of right this second, the final and latest Spicebomb. However, I did mention that that was the final kind of sort of and newest kind of sort of Spicebomb, and that's because there has been a kind of sort of unofficially announced flanker coming out called, I believe, Dark Leather. Spicebomb Dark Leather, I think that's what it's called. Maybe we can get an image of it here. Depends if they've taken all the images off the internet. We shall see. But yeah, that one, judging on what it's called, is going to have a more prominent leather note, and rumour has it maybe some tobacco in there as well. So tobacco, leather and spices, that sounds manly, that sounds cool. The name Dark Leather is a bit derivative, but hey, maybe they'll change that. Maybe it'll come out and it'll be like Spicebomb Onyx or something, or Spicebomb Edgelord. I said Edgelord and my brain just pictured a generic emo haircut. My mind's gone on a tangent. Anyway, I'm excited for the new Spicebomb. Of course I'll be getting it because I've got all the others, kind of, sort of. There is one more. Spicebomb Woman. Well, there's 3 more. There's Spicebomb Digital Art 1, Spicebomb Digital Art 2, and Spicebomb Woman. Digital Art 1 and Digital Art 2 are just limited edition bottles of the original Spicebomb formulation, and they are near impossible to find to buy anywhere at all, ever. They are that level of collectability. If someone has that in their collection and they know what it is, they're very much not getting rid of it. Spicebomb Woman was, I believe you could only get it in 50ml, I don't quite recall, but it had frosted glass and a pink cap and a pink label, and it was the women's version of Spicebomb. They never proceeded to follow through on that line. It was just a one and done kind of thing. Let me know in the comments, let us know at School of Scent, do you think the captain should get Spicebomb Woman? Otherwise the Spicebomb line isn't complete. Because as much as I would love to get the digital arts, they are almost impossible. I have tried, but Spicebomb Woman, I can get it if I wanted. I don't know if I should. Anyway, that's been a little brief retrospective of the Spicebomb line. Which one sounds the best to you? Do you have any of them? What's your thoughts? What's your feelings? As always, I'm always listening in those comments, and I will reply to the ones that at least make me chuckle, if not engage. So, let me know. Hope you've enjoyed the ride. Hopefully this has helped you if you were considering one of these Spice Bombs. With that, I've been the captain. You've been awesome. Thank you for joining me here at School of Scent, and I will catch you lot on the flip side. Adios.